I'm pleased to say that the Liverpool manager, Jürgen Klopp, joins us live now. Jürgen, thank you so much for talking to us. A 2-1 win, 3 victories in a row. How pleased are you, particularly with the second half performance of your side?
Actually, I like the first half more, to be honest. The stuff we played was absolutely incredible, was outstanding. We were 1-0 down, but before that we were already good. We did exactly what we wanted to do. Again, you cannot create chance after chance against a team like that. I think we had 80% possession or so. So it's really difficult. I love the counter press. I love the way we build up. I love, to be honest, the stuff Trent played was, wow, it was absolutely insane. So I like that a lot. Then it's 1-1. Yeah, that's how it is. In second half, it became more a fight. As long as the tank was completely full, I thought we were outstanding. And then we made a few decisions which were not great. So they had their moments, counter-attacks, set pieces, long throw-ins, these kind of things that made it a bit nervy. But in general, I like the game, to be honest. It's, how I said, we in a slightly different setup, a bit of a different way to play. I love the rhythm changes. I love how we build up. I love how we fly then in the counter-pressing situation. I think it was the first ball we lost, how Curtis tracks back and is immediately in that situation. These things are for us so important, and that's why I really like the game.
Yeah. Jürgen, congratulations on the 3 points. I thought Trent was outstanding tonight, and it's really interesting how he's sort of drifting into midfield and making overloads. It really benefits his qualities because he gets on the ball and he looks so dangerous, and you can see all of the guys, as when he gets it, they're making runs because they know he has the quality. It's really interesting to watch.
Yeah, it is, but that's one thing, of course. And we always knew that he was a sensational football player, so now we in this setup, we can do it like that. The defense still the right back and position, and we spoke a lot about this season. Our trend is that he cannot defend that position, and now he can defend that position all of a sudden, because we defend in general better. When you are a lot in possession, there will always be moments where you lose possession, and in the best case you win the ball there back. If that doesn't happen, then there might be a bit of tricky moments. That's how it is. But we had 5 players behind the ball. We had a lot of moments where we won it back immediately, so didn't even get into a counter-attacking situation. Then Trent can go again from there. Yeah, it's good, but it was not just Trent. It was then Fab used the position really well as a connector. I thought Cody in the center did really well. Mo and Diogo were a real threat. Not as much as you might expect, but it's an away game and you don't create that much, but we need everybody involved in that way to play, and that's what I saw, and that's why I was really happy with all the performances.
Jürgen, Peter Crouch here. Just want to say, the first time you've really got the attacking players fit and all available and looking good. Is it a nice headache to have now?
It's not really a headache, to be honest. I never have these kind of headaches, let me say it like that. Unfortunately, Bobby is now not available. That would be really cool if we would have that as well. But because we have now 3 games, with today we have 4 games in a pretty short period of time. But it's all about, they all can play football, obviously, up front. And they're all the threat and all these kind of things. But the counter-press impulse is in the moment the ticket into the team. And for Lucho, it's a bit like that he that he is coming back after a long
injury, and it's really nice to bring him on with his energy and stuff like this. That's really cool. And Darwin, we get used to each other, what I said, but now we get used on top of that to a slightly new style, and that makes it different. But you can bring him on. He plays 20-30 minutes. He's a machine, gets in behind. The ball, there was a ball Curtis wanted to play in his feet. I told him now, that makes no sense. He was already on his bike, so that would have been a 100% chance, definitely. So it's really cool to do it like this. But now we have in 3 days, I don't know exactly what is today, Sunday.
Today is Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
We don't know either, Jürgen.
Sorry. So we play on Sunday. So we have a few days we have to see. But all of them can start, and that's really good. We have players on the bench in a moment who could start immediately. But again, it looks good how the boys do it, and we have to get used to it and have to use it more consistently. And that's why for today, that's good. And of course, Mr. Crouch, is great to have all the attacking players available, because then you they push each other, and so and today the goal Cody scored, come on, what a screamer, outstanding. So no, good game, good performances.
Hi Jürgen, it's Colton Coley. I'm going straight for the jugular here. I'm going straight for the. Is the Champions League spot still possible?
No, not in our hands. So why should I talk about that? We have nothing to do with that. We only can get 3 points in and as often as somehow possible. So that would put pressure on others. But they all are in a better position, most of them. But it's a tough program for all of us now, the last few weeks of the season, and it's about who gets better through it. And we will see where we end up. In a moment, we don't think about Champions League, to be honest, but for me, we have to finish the season as good as somehow possible, and then we will see what that means. We wasted a bit of time and opportunities during the seasons, but now we are in a slightly better mood, and that's what we have to use.